start the show, Steve Morrison, San Andreas is somebody that you say can be a future Superkick'd champion. He's got his chance at the King of the Six right now.
Johnny, am I a guy that knows what he's talking about or what? I'm going to toot my own horn here. We got San Andreas. I said it from our very first broadcast. The future of this company, quite possibly the future of this business, is standing in the ring right now.
He was very smart to align himself with Kush, getting under the wings of Chris Chambers, one of the hottest to ever do it at Superkick'd. San Andreas, very hot as well. He's white hot, right to the top.
Unfortunately though, John, he's facing arguably the greatest planner, the greatest mastermind in wrestling, Stratosphere, the King of the Six champion.
Devious is one Stratosphere. Conniving is one Stratosphere. Altruistic, demonic, all of the adjectives describe Stratosphere, your King of the Six champion, the man behind the plan when it comes to the cure. As you see him flash his cure symbol up to San Andreas. This rivalry runs deep, and when you talk about somebody heading up to the top in San Andreas and a master game planner in Stratosphere, you have a collision course for the ages.
San Andreas hasn't taken his eyes off of the champion, and the champion had a very slow strut to the ring. As he prepares, he hands that title, maybe the last time he touches that title, as he hands it off to the ref, and the ref now showing it to San Andreas.
Well, Stratosphere always seems to have this air about him, this attitude, like he knows something that you don't know. And oftentimes he does. He shows us every single time in his matches. He has a plan, something that you just weren't thinking of, every time.
He's got the ace up his sleeve every single time, John. This is very much San Andreas challenging Stratosphere, but it's also Kush versus the Cure.
That's right, this rivalry, like I said, it runs deep. Kush versus Cure. One thing that can stop a game planner, because what you mentioned, we're mentioning Stratosphere's game planning ability. That's not his in-ring ability. That's where San Andreas has the upper hand. He can fly. We can see that 5-star fly slash to 3 amigos. That can knock you out real quick.
The crowd is firmly behind San Andreas. Could this be his time? All right, John, I'm going to stand back and watch this one.
Listen to 1087 Quinn Street right now. Listen to them.
Oh, spit right in the face. Disrespecting the challenger. And the challenger driving the champion into the corner. Firing away with right hands. Stratosphere now turning the tables with some lefts. Oh, and spit in his hand just for good measure. Stratos charges, misses with the knee. San Andreas, what a suplex! Suplex City.
Well, you gotta think, that little miss right back, a little taste of your own medicine, Stratosphere.
Stratos missing with the clothesline. San Andreas sends him over the top rope with the clothesline.
This is a title shot. This is you, Morrison, from the day you laid eyes on San Andreas, saying he's going to the top. Right now, he's flying to the outside.
San Andreas collecting some air miles with a dive to the outside.
But this is the first step in that process, in that journey, Morrison. The King of the Six title. Gavin San Andreas is the first piece of championship wear in his closet here at Superkick'd.
Oh, dropping the leg right across the neck of Stratosphere, hooking line for the new champion too.
And then eventually to the top Superkick'd championship, Morrison, where you envisioned San Andreas.
This is just a building block for San Andreas, John. If he can get this done, it's baby steps.
But not to look past Stratosphere, one of the biggest, the best technicians we've ever seen here at Superkick'd.
Stratosphere up on the top rope, taking the elevator to the top. What a missile drop kick! Stratosphere to retain. 1, 2. Oh, San Andreas kicking out.
And Stratosphere telling Johnny Gale, shut up, I can be a great in-ring competitor It's not just my mind, my ideas. The 5 members in Cure behind me. You gotta get through me too.
Oh yeah. You just know, John, that in the back, Cure and Kush are mixing it up. Words are being exchanged. And I wouldn't be surprised if that battle backstage made it out here into the arena.
If security lets them cross paths, we've seen that happen before. The fight spelled from the back to right in front of us here at the underground, but no, I don't think they let those guys get close to each other backstage. They're far, far apart until they come out.
San Andreas hard into the corner, takes a knee right to the chest, and now Stratos switching hands.
Yeah, the rare right from Stratosphere.
Ambidextrous.
Always keeping his competitor on their toes. You have to worry about the 5 members, and I thought that's what you were alluding to, Morrison, was the Cure, the numbers game. For the last 2 years, the Cure has really run rampant on Kush and all of Superkick'd. It's been their industry, it's been their promotion.
The Cure has dominated,
Tell me
John.
I've been wrong, right?
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. The Cure has dominated. Oh, Stratosphere hard into the corner. You can see the ring just shift. Now both men.
Seismic shift. We need here. San Andreas, this is bigger than maybe the title even.
Oh, what agility.
If you can knock out the master game planner of the Cure.
Oh, Stratosphere pulling down the top rope, sending San Andreas to the outside.
This is your show, kid.
Shoulder to the gut by San Andreas. This is just a slugfest right now, John.
Look how quick San Andreas is.
San Andreas.
Those opportunities.
Oh, what a leg drop by Stratosphere. San Andreas hung up on the middle rope.
Get that knee
to retain.
See the details. Details in Stratosphere's game. As soon as he gets Andreas in the corner, springs himself to knock him down on his chest, and then the pin, knee in the face.
I don't think Stratosphere is too happy with the referee right now. Seemed like he was kind of, if I was reading lips properly, I don't think he was too happy with the slow count.
Well, Stratosphere is very detail-oriented, as we know, and that would bug him, absolutely would bug him. But he's got to keep his focus on the ultimate competitor, San Andreas, a man that can fly high, hit the 3 amigos on you at any point.
Stratosphere now going for a cover, nonchalant, driving knees right into the chest of San Andreas. And now, just going to wear the big guy down.
You know how much
torque away on that neck.
Excuse me, Morrison, sorry, but do you know how much good this guy can do, Stratosphere, if he decided to turn all of his great brain, his great theatrics into positive things? This guy could do some greatness. I mean, some would argue he's already ready the King of the 6th champion. But damn, he's a virus here at Superkick'd.
Oh, what a DDT. The big guy back up on his feet though. Stratosphere charges. Oh no! Rock bottom! The mat just rippled.
But does he have enough energy to get the cover, Morrison?
Well, it was a great way to thwart the ongoing attack of Stratosphere. Give himself some time to breathe.
Some may say it was a desperation move, but sometimes things call for desperate measures.
Both men head to head, both men up on their feet, head to head in the center of the ring, slugging it out.
Is this not symbolic
of the King of the 6th title?
That's right, and is it not symbolic of the Kush-Cure rivalry? That slugfest he just saw right in the middle of the ring.
Oh, it's 100, John. Oh, what a big boot in the corner. This match epitomizes the rivalry between Kush and the Cure. And Johnny, here it is.
San Andreas put him away for good.
Will he be able to hit the
66.6, let's go.
San Andreas, oh no, Stratosphere countering 3 amigos. Didn't counter that clothesline though. San Andreas cover, hooks the leg, 2, 3. Oh,
I thought he had him. We were that close, Morrison, to having a new King of the 6th champion. That close. The fans at the underground, they think it was 3 San Andreas. He can't listen to them. He's
San
gonna
Andreas
go for it.
taking the elevator to the top floor. Oh, he's gonna nail him. Oh no, Stratosphere counter.
Again.
1, 2.
No,
John?
The tactics of one Stratosphere never cease to amaze.
Just when you thought San Andreas was going to make Stratosphere crack like the fault line.
Some sort of pump handle, face breaker.
Oh, what a knee! A running knee by Stratosphere, the patented running knee. Hooks the leg, 1, 2, 3, that's it. What is San Andreas? Stratosphere got to do to put away San Andreas here?
San Andreas' face may be broken.
I thought Stratosphere took his head off. Stratosphere wants him up. Setting up perhaps for maybe another running knee. Stratosphere charges, misses. Oh, what a spear by San Andreas. Hooking the leg.
That's it.
New champion. Inches away.
No way. San Andreas can't believe it. He wants the 3 count. Our young referee getting the brunt from the fans here at the Underground.
San Andreas now, maybe another 3 amigos.
It's packed here now.
No, Stratosphere counters. Oh, he's got maybe perhaps a little white noise, maybe. Hooks the leg to retain.
Almost
San Andreas,
word to world.
The disappointment, the frustration on the face of Stratosphere.
A twirl-to-whirl white noise there, yeah, and he is disappointed. But damn, he can't beat for too long. You know this rivalry's always run deep like that. It takes multiple stages to get the job done, especially when you're talking about San Andreas and Stratosphere.
John, right now we are watching a classic here at Superkick'd.
Think of all the greats we've seen, Chambers versus something, right? We've seen Chambers go against something multiple times. We've seen Stratosphere. We've seen Christopher involved in this rivalry. These guys are master technicians inside the ring.
Right now,
Myles.
We've got San Andreas perched on the top rope. Oh, the headbutt. Oh, Stratosphere crashes into the referee. The referee's down. San Andreas with the frog splash. Hooks the leg, but there's no ref.
A young referee.
John, there's no ref to make a case. Wait, John, we've got
Jimmy V
coming out here now. We got another ref.
Just here in the nick of time. Get the count.
San Andreas.
Come on.
Trying to revive the original ref.
What is San Andreas going to realize?
Oh, Stratosphere.
The young ref again picking up huge hit.
Roll up. Jimmy V. Make the count. 2. Oh. Stratosphere just kicked out. It doesn't get any closer than that, John.
Jimmy V here to save the match, but San Andreas had his attention focused on the young referee.
San Andreas pleading with the referee. Stratosphere measures him. Oh. He clocked him right on the jaw.
Stratosphere has something
Oh,
on
he's
his
got the brass knucks.
Stratosphere using brass knuckles. Gifted by the Cure, as per usual.
Jimmy V ringing the bell. Stratosphere disqualified. Brass knuckles in hand.
Look at Stratosphere proud of it because he knows he retains the King of the Six title. The title cannot change over on a disqualification. So yes, San Andreas may be a winner, but he did not win the war. And how apropos to the rivalry we see with Kush and Cure all the time. The Cure wins the war.
Stratosphere once again outsmarted his opponent. He didn't need another member of the Cure. He just needed the brass knucks, and he got a few breaks. The referee, the original referee, get knocked down. Jimmy V.
And just ultimate disrespect by Stratosphere at the end. One final blow. Not just the left-handed brass knuckle punch, but the hork of spit that he flew in the direction of San Andreas. You feel proud of yourself? You feel proud of yourself? I know you didn't need any of your Cure members this time. You feel proud of yourself?
Johnny, you just stay right here. You don't get into it, John. You don't leave the broadcast booth, John. You stay here with me.
You know how worked I get with Stratosphere, Morrison. Every time I see that guy, my veins, they start to pulsate a little bit more than usual.
It was was his first championship match, John. San Andreas, he's getting an ovation from the crowd.
He has nothing to be ashamed of.
He doesn't at all. He will be back.
Ricky B.
Sorry, Ricky B.
You know who's different? Psycho Mike and Homeless Brooks. I mean, you couldn't find two oddballs, two people that are stranger on this planet Earth than Homeless Brooks and Psycho Mike. Obviously, they would make friends. Obviously.
Well, obviously, John. One doesn't make sense, and the other one doesn't have any sense. I think we got nonsense here, John.
Tell me you came up with that, or you might have been talking with Homeless Brooks by Queen Street outside a little bit before the show.
I didn't come up with it. No. I came up with the first little bit, but the nonsense part, that was all these two geniuses.
That makes so much sense. Thank you for finally allowing me to get some sense in this. Team Nonsense, Psycho Mike, and Homeless Brooks.
Be interesting.
O-V-E-R. Psycho Mike is it. What's he reaching for, Morrison?
I don't know. He's got the microphone, John. These two guys are really soaking this up. Definite crowd favorites right here. Oh, Homeless Brooks. A little spare change from the crowd. Very nice of those.
Psycho Mike wants more though. He wants to see some loonies and toonies.
Very nice of the fans to donate.
Look at this, Morrison. We have silverware being tossed at Psycho Mike and Homeless Brooks. What a scene.
You know, it's really cold out right now here in Toronto. We're reaching minus temperatures, so hopefully Homeless Brooks will be able to I don't know, fund himself a room, maybe a hot cup of coffee, hot bowl of soup or something.
I want to join in on the fun. Do I have any dimes, any nickels?
You got any change, any spare change, John?
No spare change.
I only carry plastic myself.
Just the cards. And I'm sure they'll get to that point.
So everybody has been asking me, how did Psycho Mike and Homeless Brooks become such good friends? And conveniently, I'm about to tell you right now. So one day, Homeless Brooks was outside begging for change. I looked him in the eyes and I said, "Hey, Homeless Brooks, look me in the eye." And you know what he did? He looked at me in the eye, because even though he's homeless, he's also obedient. And I took a liking to him, because Homeless Brooks, you and I, we have a lot in common. You see, I don't make sense. You don't make sense.
This is all starting to make sense.
We are nonsense.
There you have it.
Confirmed. They basically took what I said though, John, and kind of tweaked it a little bit.
You know what? I'm going to do you one better. I know you haven't seen one of these before. This right here is called a sandwich. It's two pieces of bread with stuff in between it. It's kind of arbitrary, but it's called a sandwich. And unless something drastically happens where I get interrupted, I'm going to hand you this sandwich right now.
It's Orlando Christopher and Jesse V, two superior members of the Cure. You talked about San Andreas going right to the top. We often say Jesse V is somebody who's been on that parallel path with San Andreas right to the top of Superkick'd. You talked about Stratosphere as a game planner. Orlando Christopher is that.
Well, Orlando Christopher. Oh, Jesse V just whipping that sandwich out of the hands of Psycho Mike.
Homeless Brooks is starving. Has never seen a sandwich.
Great distraction tactic, Joey.
Well, who came up with that one? Was it Stratosphere? Was it Christopher? Doesn't really matter.
Let's give it to Stratosphere on that one, just in case. Just play the odds. Homeless Brooks going to the top rope.
The Cure flash up their symbol.
Homeless Brooks, what a double drop kick. Taking both Jesse V and Orlando Christopher out. John, you talked about Jesse V. He's been on a parallel.
Psycho Mike dangling the sandwich, the fruit.
Almost like bait.
Like Homeless Brooks.
Like he's fishing with Homeless Brooks.
That was maybe the best alley-oop I've ever seen. When you think about 2K Sam chasing after Fruit Loops, and you think of Homeless Brooks now chasing after sandwiches, is unbelievable.
John, to finish my thought, you talked earlier about Jesse V being parallel to San Andreas. Yes, but in a much shorter time. As much as I love San Andreas, this Jesse V, he is on a crash course with the title.
Yeah, no way. The bell already rung, but for what reason?
Bell is rung. We got the match officially underway now, John. Psycho Mike scooping up Orlando Christopher, planting him in the center of the ring. Jesse V, though, on the outside. Distracting Psycho.
All of that
super kick by Christopher.
And all of that fair before the match. I thought we already had a match going on.
Oh, Jesse V driving Homeless Brooks in the center of the ring. Cover.
And Morrison, to go back to your thought, just a two there, but to go back to your thought, yes, Jesse V has done it in a shorter time. He has been more fierce. Maybe he has more of that killer instinct.
He's also got, I want to say, another, 50 to 75 pounds on San Andreas. The guy is just a brick shithouse, and he just manhandles
and
other
that's
human
putting
beings.
it mildly, to be honest.
Suplex going for the cover. Psycho Mike there to break it up.
It seems easy for him when he deadlifts his competitors. And look at this now, the game planning, the tactic. Oh, Ricky V's one of the best in the business. Not going to get by Ricky V, Jesse.
And Jesse V also looking as new as he is. He's also almost like a veteran out there.
Well, he always evolves. He always elevates his game.
Quick learner.
He's a quick learner. He always looks like a big-time performer every time you see him. He looks more money, and I'm not talking Brent Money Banks, but he cashes checks.
And now,
top performer.
Both the Cure just double teaming Homeless Brooks.
Nothing Psycho Mike can do. Ricky V prides himself on the job he does, not allowing illegal competitors in the match, but just behind them is Christopher and Jesse V doing what they're doing. Psycho Mike is losing it.
Yeah, Psycho Mike needs to get out of the ring, doing more damage than good, and Orlando Christopher and Jesse V just taking advantage of Homeless Brooks right now.
Brooks got his first bite of a sandwich today, but he may not be able to do that ever again.
And now,
the heinous act.
Jesse V with his t-shirt wrapped around the neck, choking the homeless life out of Homeless Brooks. So choke that sandwich out of him.
Cure already came out here as the most dominant faction at Superkick'd, but they get better and better every time, so it's almost impossible to think of a way they can be beat.
They are a virus that keeps on growing and spreading. There's no stopping the Cure. They are like cancer. There's no cure.
You're absolutely right, and some may not like that euphemism, that comparison, but that is what it is. That's what the Cure represents here as Superkick'd.
Orlando Christopher slowing it down now. Working on the neck, trying to suck the life out of Homeless Brooks here.
Psycho Mike rattling some change, getting the crowd fired up. Homeless Brooks earning a huge limit here at Superkick'd.
Oh,
the same thing with Homeless Brooks.
Psycho Mike with that spare change right now, almost like a maraca.
And nothing too fashionable, nothing too trendy with Christopher Stiff Rights.
It's working, John. Homeless Brooks is hulking up. The adrenaline, whatever's left in the body of Homeless Brooks, pumping through his veins. And now, right after right, sending Orlando Christopher in the ropes. What a big boot in the center of the ring.
Homeless Brooks is on fire.
The crowd loves it. Homeless Brooks drops the leg. And now Jesse V there to break it up.
Perhaps Jesse V a little disgusted from what he saw with Homeless Brooks. He may have seen that before as a kid, and he's not going to let Homeless Brooks take that moment.
Oh, what agility by Homeless Brooks. Orlando Christopher hitting his own man. Making the tag. Psycho Mike double cross body. Psycho Mike like a house of fire. Hits the ropes. A big boot in the corner. Christopher misses a clothesline. Psycho Mike, spine buster.
That's it, Morrison.
Cover 1, 2. No, Jesse V.
Deadlift ability.
Jesse V with the deadlift. Homeless Brooks from the top. Jesse V sidesteps him.
And the timing from Jesse V, we don't give him enough credit with his awareness, his thought process inside of that ring.
Oh, what a massive, massive move.
And the chemistry, the teamwork coming into play for Orlando Christopher and Jesse V.
Homeless Brooks is out. Psycho Mike with that spare change. Dodging the cure. Oh, and that spare change right to the head of Jesse V.
We know the Warriors aren't getting it done without Steph Curry, but like I said, the Cure, they don't need Jake something out here right now. Orlando Christopher.
Although it couldn't hurt.
It couldn't hurt. You're damn right it would only help.
Scoop
But that's how
slam.
good they are.
Psycho Mike planting Orlando Christopher in the center of the ring.
Christopher and V looking great until now.
Homeless Brooks.
This is your moment, Brooks.
High flyer, dropping the elbow right to the heart of Orlando Christopher.
That's
Cover.
it.
3, that's it.
No way. You're telling me all this time we needed to string up some nonsense together and that could be our first ways of taking down the Cure? Who would have known, Morrison?
John, I am shocked right now. Psycho Mike and Homeless Brooks have defeated the Cure in a tag team match.
We need to get Psycho Mike the microphone. Somebody get Psycho Mike the microphone. He's got something to say.
Psycho Mike wants the mic.
Somebody get Psycho Mike the microphone. Somebody get Psycho Mike the say.
Psycho Mike wants the mic. And there's Justin right on cue.
You guys have a good time? I didn't. This match made way too much sense.
In more ways than one. Wow.
Well, Homeless Brooks is going to get a chunk of the winner's purse for this match. An unbelievable
Mike
win.
is finally starting to make sense. Homeless Brooks is making sense. Superkick'd is starting to make more sense with the Cure being brought down.
Homeless Brooks is making bank. Big win here with Psycho Mike.
Let's talk about Justin Sane. Justin Sane, the wild night train from Burlington, Ontario. A man that's got strength personified. His agility is to the max. He doesn't stop.
This guy looks like he's ready to fight, John.
Doesn't even look like an action figure, Morrison.
Chiseled. This dude is chiseled. I'd hate to be caught on the tracks.
So it's tough, that question you asked me. I'm going to go with Money Banks right now, but I mean, we got Tarik in this match as well.
Palmer, Cruz, Tarik, Gavin, Quinn, GQ.
There's Tarik himself. Mr. Punch, Kick, Chop.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, John.
The man can hit you from all areas of the ring. 45-degree angles. You never know when you're down and out, or when he's down and out, because he may just spring a leg right in your face.
I have a soft spot for this guy, John. Both of us being from Calgary, Alberta. I may have to pick him.
Well, that's your
He may have to be
hometown.
my guy tonight.
He's made the move over to Toronto just as yourself, Morrison, two greats in the industry.
100.
Oh, you.
Pounds from Toronto, Ontario.
That's the man I'm picking to win this match. This man cashes checks. This man flies high. He'll flip, and you'll see the other side when he comes out. Brent Money Banks.
John, he leaves all his flashing to the ring. All the flashes, the high flying.
You're damn right. The man is very humble, very kind, very astute. But damn, his in-ring work speaks for itself.
John, every time I see Brent Money Banks, I see something new that I haven't seen before performed in a wrestling ring.
And isn't that what you want to see? You want to be shocked. You want to see new, innovative things, and that's what you see all the time here at Superkick'd. But Brent Money Banks brings it to another level every time.
He's got some adoring fans at ringside too.
Weighing in at 207 pounds, representing Loaded.
Gavin, Quinn, Mr. GQ himself. Nice slow strut to the ring.
He has an all-knowing presence about him, does Gavin Quinn. We've talked about some of the great masterminds at Superkick'd. Gavin Quinn is in that upper tier, in that echelon, in that framework. He knows how to concoct his way inside of that ring, and he often has a plan.
You're putting him up there with Stratosphere.
I would, yes, I would. I mean, there's levels to it, Morrison, but he's right in that framework with Christopher and Stratosphere. Absolutely.
He is a Superkick'd veteran.
The final competitor.
He looks none too happy right now too, John. Looks like he means business tonight.
It doesn't usually bode well for his competitors. When you see this man, when you hear that music, you know it can only be Palmer Cruz. He comes in hot. And there's Matt Bramwell. His insurance policy for the greatness that is to be bestowed upon Palmer Cruz. It is his moment, his time as a singles competitor. Matt Bramwell and Palmer Cruz to reign terror on Superkick'd.
He sure looks good, John. We saw his former tag team partner earlier in the night getting a big win. Maybe, just maybe, Palmer Cruz could match Xavier Walker and pick up a big win here in this five-man scramble.
Quite the proclamation, and wouldn't it be something in 2019 if we saw Palmer Cruz and Xavier Walker fight for the Superkick'd title after once being the best tag team to do it here at Superkick'd.
Oh, Palmer Cruz and Natalie just taking over the corner that Night Train was in.
And you saw San Andreas.
Natalie, sorry, he messed with John. She means business.
Don't mess with that Bramwell. The insurance policy.
I like it,
Palmer
Joe.
Cruz.
I like it. I think Palmer Cruz has made a wise decision to employ Natalie in his corner.
Better guarantee than Manulife, Sun Life, State Farm. It doesn't matter. Nat Bramwell is the insurance policy.
5-man scramble here at Superkick'd.
5 incredible performers.
Unbelievable guys.
You asked me to pick. I mean, I'm landing on base, but damn, it's gonna be tough. All black everything. No. Teaming up. Little shock here.
We'll see how long that lasts, John.
I never thought that was a good idea in a match where everybody's got to be for themselves to make that sort of pack early.
I mean, in the early going, it kind of makes sense. But, I mean, in the later stages of this match, it's only going to lead to dissension, confusion, and undoubtedly one guy's going to turn on the other.
GQ trying to join all black everything. And Lotus not getting much love here at the underground.
Well, hey, now, John, it's GQ, Gavin Quinn, the only guy without a partner right now, it looks like.
GQ, I said his mastermind abilities were with the best, and it's not showing so great right now.
No, because it looks like Palmer Cruz and Justin Sane are together, and then you got all black everything on the other side, leaving Gavin Quinn to himself, and now he's paying for it.
And before there was Lotus, he was often the odd man out. The man that can give you the final issue may have just been stamped.
He's trapped in a fun house right now, full of rights and lefts and chops.
He has no idea where he is. You're damn right, it's a fun house. Bramwell likes what she sees right now. Justin Sane taking his eye off the prize for a second.
Cruz had Tarik wrapped up, and Brent Banks had Sane wrapped up.
What a forearm from Sane.
Brent Banks charges. Oh, what a chop. Playing the top 40 hits on the chest of Palmer Cruz.
Oh, night, long, and Morrison, let me tell you something. All these guys have the ability to rise to the next level here at Superkick'd, to be a future champion. They definitely have the ability. There's going to be a few roadblocks on their way.
Palmer Cruz meeting Brent Banks. Clothesline sends him to the outside.
This man is spending day and night in the gym, and it's showing. He's chiseled to the max, and he looks like he's primed and ready to be a top-notch superstar.
Collecting air, Myles. A dive to the outside. Taking out Brent Banks. You know what, John? You're right. He looks like he's at peace with himself right now. Like he's got it figured out. He's got Natalie by his side, a partner he can trust. Oh, Tarik now.
Tries to go back to the well, but Tarik's seen that before. Flying elbow.
Driving the elbow to the back of the head. Sending Palmer Cruz to the outside.
Oh, I get scared when I see Justin Sane get that look in his eye, Morrison. When he gets that look in his eye.
Oh, the train is the train is on the track.
2-2.
2-2.
No auto blow Bob here.
Over the top to the outside. Crowd loving it here at the Longboat Hall. You better get out of the way when the train is on the tracks.
I think GQ sees an opportunity here.
GQ taking the elevator to the top floor. And a leap corkscrew to the outside. Taking out everybody. Unbelievable. The crowd is erupted here at the Longboat Hall.
Maybe a man like that doesn't need to align himself with anyone. Maybe a man with that skill can stand alone.
GQ now, Death Valley driver. Tarik, though, you're going to have to watch your 6 in this match.
Always.
Oh, what a super kick. And another Death Valley driver by Gavin Quinn.
And here's Brent Money Banks.
He's taking on everybody.
The action fast and furious, Morrison.
One too many there with Palmer Cruz. Cruz charges. A splash.
Flying Cruz splash.
Gavin Quinn now. He's not going to do it. He's got both guys up. What strength.
No way, no way.
Adjusting attitudes. Unbelievable.
Gavin Quinn is stealing the show.
Hooks the leg. 2, 3.
And we knew he had that within him, but every single time, Morrison, every single time we count Gavin Quinn out, he just pulls that ace out of his pocket, like you like to say.
He's taking over this match, John. This is Gavin Quinn's match to lose right now.
Pep in his step, Morrison. Little Ali shuffle. And why not? Because he's been that good.
Oh, but he misses with that one. Justin Sane now. Night Train. Delivering.
It's fully taken off. And that's one way to slow down Quinn, but Tarik stopping that noise real quick.
Justin Sane now, rights and chops, sending Tarik into the corner. Irish whip out of the corner, Tarik counters. Oh, runs right into a couple feet. Roll through, insecurity. Justin Sane is out.
This could end the match right now. That'll paralyze a man.
Palmer Cruz now countering. That fireman's carry shoves Tarik into the ropes. Cruz hits it. Sling blade.
What a sling blade. What a maneuver. This is Cruz's time. We know.
What's he setting up right now, John?
Setting up that pony. Starting to ride that thing like genuine. How about it?
He's going to put it in
It's
cruise
that
control.
Cruise control pony.
Driving the elbow through the heart.
Can't take your eyes off the prize. There's Brent Money Banks.
Banks, quick, over the top, underneath. Oh, what a standing drop kick by Palmer Cruz. Textbook.
I don't think Cruz realizes just how great he can be.
This is another young talent that has his future ahead of him here.
And the footwork of Tarik always comes into play. Mr.
Going for
Punch
the
Kick
cover.
Drop.
Just a two. Natalie doesn't like what she's seeing right now.
Well, you got something to say.
She's in the ring. A shove to Tarik. And now charges. Tarik rolls her up. Nope.
No, what are they doing? Unblock everything, no!
Driving Natalie face first.
Black Hawk down on that Bramwell, are you kidding me?
You know what? You're gonna pay. You want to get in between the ropes? You're gonna pay for it. Unbelievable by All Black everything.
And there's a turn by Tarik.
There it is.
You said make that pack, maybe it's in the minds of some Calgary residents. Make that pack early and do what you need to do to
Over the top. What a combination by Brent Banks and a nip up. Brent Banks none too pleased with having Tarik.
Flash your money
and steal
signs
the
up,
match.
people. Brent Money Banks is running the underground right now.
The crowd has erupted once again. Banks over the top. Backflip misses. Spins around right into a super kick. Gavin Quinn now back in control. Justin Sane though. The Night Train. What a
Justin Sane is somebody you want to challenge. I know GQ has got to keep his eyes everywhere, but he ran right into a hungry man.
splash in the corner.
Speaking of hungry, the splash control, splash works of Cruz.
Sling blades, uppercut, splashes. Oh my.
Oh my. Just the way Cruz likes it.
Justin Sane though now. Him and Cruz started out as partners at the beginning of this match.
Justin Sane wanted to team up and say, hey, let's not team up, let's go.
They're trading blows right in the center of the ring. Slugfest here.
Wasn't sure there, but Cruz made his mind up quick. He wasn't gonna hesitate.
Banks charges, hits the ropes. Oh, what a double stunner.
Double DDT/stunner there from Banks. The man can do it all.
It was a double Banks statement right there, John. Cash in checks.
And we're always just waiting. What does this man have in store for his competitors next? We just don't know what he's gonna do. It's almost like an awe. And get a slap. No. But damn, we are in awe of what you do.
Brent Banks going to the top. Met there by Gavin Quinn. GQ himself. Both men now. Precarious position on the top rope.
This favors Banks even though he's down and out.
Gavin Quinn, Brent Banks, now both men on the top. What are we going to see here? Oh, Spanish fly from the top. Hooks the leg. And a win well deserved.
You stole the show, Morrison.
A super Spanish fly off the top rope seals the victory here in a 5-man scramble for Gavin Quinn.
I mean, often there's performance of the night bonuses. Tell me that man doesn't deserve performance of the night. Gavin Quinn, are you kidding me?
Johnny, he was the only guy that started this match without a partner. When everybody else was siding up with each other.
Chris, his ability stands on its own. He does not need to walk with anybody. Gavin Quinn, the final issue, the man that can be on the face of magazines for years to come because of performances like that. Are you kidding me, Morrison?
What this means for his career, we'll have to wait and see. Picking up a win in this type of a match, John, it's gotta mean something. Maybe a future King of the Six championship match.
See that?
Maybe a future Super
The amount of wins
championship match.
piled up in that match. We had Palmer Cruz, Tarik. We had Brent Money Banks. The amount of talent in that match alone spoke for itself, Morrison.
It was an M&M meat shop in there, John.
And All Black everything still in the ring. The drama between these two over the last 2 years has run rampant, up and down, twisted around. And they're still good, but can you ever really trust them?
Well, John, like the war between the Cure and Kush, how it's going to rage on without end. That's what I think we've got here with All Black everything. I think this is just going to be their relationship from this point forward.
Maybe the most dangerous man on the planet.
He's smoking right now, John.
Give this man a chance and he will kick the door down.
He's got the mic. He's got something to say. Everybody listen.
Hear the respect here from the fans at the Underground, but Jake Something doesn't give a damn about respect.
Myself to you, because all these idiots don't know what my name is.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Anybody in the back, come on out and see what happens. And before I start, who else want to do that?
It's something, John.
Of who you are, you may be the most destructive, dominant performer to ever grace the ring here at Superkick'd.
John, Jake Something has issued an open challenge here. And,
D-Town, what are you doing? What's he doing out here, D-Town?
D-Town.
Are you kidding me?
D-Town making his debut here at Superkick'd.
Dallas Kyle has the balls to step in the ring with Jake Something.
Go big or go home, John.
There's a verse for everything, I guess. Well, why not aim for the top, go right to the top. Dallas Kyle wants it. He's going to get it.
He's going to try and make a name for himself
I like
here.
the kid. I like him. I don't want him to have to endure this fate.
Jake Something just whipping D-Town to the mat.
Had a great chat, with Dallas Kyle earlier. He told me he was excited for tonight, but I didn't know he was going to come out here and take on Jake Something.
Something bomb countered. Oh, and we got to make mention, he's a southpaw, John. D-Town hits the ropes.
But Jake notices that stuff quickly. It doesn't even matter if you're a southpaw.
Clothesline. Oh, Jake Something with a lariat, taking the head of D-Town off of his shoulders.
You'll not want to throw a punch after taking that clothesline.
D-Town's going to have to try a little harder, John. Just a little harder. And by a little harder, I mean a lot.
I mean a lot.
A lot harder.
Times 10, maybe 15.
Jake Something ain't nothing. He's something. The the former undefeated Super Kick champion
For over a year.
Oh, what a high knee. D-Town rocking the big man.
Kind of gave something there, didn't it?
What a splash.
And so appropriate was the word kind of. The words I should say, because something was dazed momentarily, maybe for a couple seconds.
Something bomb driving
That's
D-Town
it.
through the ring. And a win.
Well,
Chalk it up.
in case y'all forgot, allow Jake to reintroduce himself. His name is Jake.
Thanks for coming out, D-Town.
I've got something to say. So Justin, grab the mic.
Jake something making short work of D-Town in an open challenge here at Super Kick. Cut the music.
They love him, but he doesn't give a damn about love.
Maybe you didn't pass the first time. What's my name? No, you're still not getting it. I am the most dominant Super champion inside the world.
Fact.
So,
That is a fact.
bring it on another and see what happens.
Apparently Jake's just getting warmed up. He wants more competition. And God bless the soul that wants to come out here and take on this man.
I can't imagine there's too many people itching to come out here right now.
Well, Dallas Kyle shocked me. I would never have thought he'd want to take on Jake something. Undefeated for over a year. Mark Wheeler! Are you kidding me?
The former toilet paper champion, Mark Wheeler, the real piece of shit.
The man does not back down from anything. You gotta admire that about him. Are you kidding me? He's gonna go up against Jake something?
Mark Wheeler, the former Super Kick champion.
He is looking a little light. That title looked real good around his waist. You've got something to say.
Oh, the crowd hasn't forgotten.
Hi, Jake. Hey, buddy. Back up. You just made a really incorrect comment. You just said you were the most dominant Super Kick champion of all time, right?
Wheeler had the title for a long time as
I'm
well.
sorry. I'm the longest reigning Super Kick champion of all time. So therefore, I'm the most dominant. That's what I know, asshole. You want to talk to a girl? First things first, this microphone works, you see a man's voice.
ABC little 1, 2, 3 little.
Mark Wheeler, you're so dominant. Why don't you bring your cute little ass in here and make a man out of yourself later?
Well, my fellow 89er telling the best wrestler in the world under 26 just how he thinks.
Let's get it on. Let's do this.
What?
We all want it. We all want it, Wheeler. We all want it. What a main event, pay-per-view level match we have right here. Look at my chops, Morrison. Wheeler versus something right now.
Two former Super Kick champions. Both men right now believe they were the most dominant Super Kick champion of all time.
And they made a great case, both of them.
They really
Jake
did.
Something.
I think Jake something won.
We often mention Jake Something
think
going
he had the edge.
undefeated for over a year, but he wasn't the champion that entire time. Wheeler had a great reign as the Super Kick champion, the longest ever, maybe just by a few months.
And they both lost to Anton Alexiev, the common denominator. Jake something showing out the power.
The strength personified and the track in the background spun by DJ Mattio. Money Hoes, Cars and Clothes. That's what comes with the Super Kick title. But these men, they care about the bragging rights right now of who is the most dominant to ever do it.
Well, I hope Mark Wheeler has a better strategy than what he just showed. You're not going to run right at Jake something and expect to win a match. You're gonna have to use your speed, your quickness.
And how many great game planners, I know that's been the theme of tonight, but we left out Wheeler.
Both men fighting amongst the crowd here. Wheeler trying to find an escape route here.
And maybe it's because he's a piece of whatever you want to call it, but maybe that's why we don't give Wheeler the credit for being an ultimate game planner.
I think he's going to be an ultimate skid mark here in a matter of seconds, unless he can figure out a better strategy.
I've been around Wheeler in the change room, seen it from time to time, but I'm not going to disrespect the man because he lost the platinum, because he lost the gold. He is a dominant champion. He thinks quickly. He's very astute and aware.
Jake something, none too happy about getting hit with a low blow there. Oh, forearm takes the head of Mark Wheeler right off his shoulders.
I think he hit him in the throat area, the larynx. Wheeler won't be talking so proud next time he comes out, that's for sure. Jake something, it's a man's world, a man's voice. Just took it to Wheeler.
Jake something manhandling Mark Wheeler right now. Irish whip, sends him into the ropes. Wheeler ducks a clothesline and holds on for dear life. Oh, what a clothesline by Jake something.
The strength.
360 Mark Wheeler to the stage.
Full display, but want to see something else from something? He can also fly.
Oh, he flew right into that elbow. This is the opening Mark Wheeler needs.
You can see the mist, the sweat spray everywhere from that elbow. Running into Jake something who seemed to be running 75 miles an hour. Wheeler mocking Jake something. That's where his confidence is at. You thought it might be lower after losing the Superkick'd title, but he's coming out here saying, I'm still the man at the top. I deserve to be main event level status.
Well, a win over Jake something would definitely build confidence. I think it still remains to be seen whether or not Mark Wheeler can pull this out.
I love the confidence though. I love where his attitude is at right now. Both of these men, the fact that their egos can sit inside of this underground right now. I mean, clearly they can't comfortably. They're beating the hell out of each other.
I think Jake something is fixing to knock the ego right out of Mark Wheeler. Something.
Wheeler's in a precarious position.
Charges crossbody.
Oh no.
Wheeler hung up in the ropes, takes that crossbody, and is now lifeless on the concrete floor.
Morrison, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Who is liked more between these two individuals? Is Jake starting to earn that respect for being as dominant as he was and doing it in the fashion that he did it? I mean, we heard the fans here chanting something, and we know he doesn't give a damn about that.
I don't think Jake something gets enough respect or enough acknowledgement. I think there's always more that can be given, and he's had to suffer now some disrespect from Mark Wheeler, and he's gonna beat some respect into him.
It's not a great idea to poke the bear, to just give that little bit of disrespect to something, because we've seen what he does with it time and time again. It builds rage inside of the big man. 6'3", 265 pounds of rage.
All I'll say is it's unfortunate that there's only one Superkick'd championship.
Wheeler's got the cover.
Oh, Wheeler just stomping on the back of Jake something now.
If you're watching in the back,
going for the cover. 1, 2, and a win.
you gotta think the Superkick'd roster's taking notes watching these two. This is where you want to be.
I think Anton Alexiev needs to be taking notes. I know he's taking shots back there, but he should be watching this match, taking notes, because even though he's beaten both of these guys, the tide can turn.
Tide turns quickly here at Superkick'd, and Anton knows it himself. The fact that he became Superkick'd champion just 2 months ago, and there's a cure tactic right there, the spit in the face. And Mark Wheeler shoves his forearm to people that spit him in the face.
Well, I'm sure Mark Wheeler's got an abundance of toilet paper that he can use to wipe that spit off, because enough of it has been thrown at him over the last year.
He's had a He's been endorsed by Cottonelle, my people have been told.
Oh, what a drop kick by Mark Wheeler.
It's not just Cottonelle, that's sensational. His forearms are
two.
Almost a 3. Almost a huge upset there by Wheeler. We hear popping them things in the background. The fans at the underground think Wheeler's pooping them things. Now he's spitting them things.
Oh, what a body splash by Jake something. Flattening Mark Wheeler, hooks the leg, 1, 2, 3. Oh, Mark Wheeler kicking out just in the nick of time.
Wheeler's showing us where his guts are, how brave he is. The man just took a thump from a 265-pound man in this match. He knew it was coming when he came out here.
Mark Wheeler, known as the Golden Gun, among other nicknames. I think he's going to have to shoot his shot at some point right now, or else this thing is over, John.
Yes, it was the rivalry with his former best friend, Anton Alexiev, that sparked the Golden Gun once we saw the kill shot sent towards Wheeler. Well, now he says, all right, you give the kill shot, I'll give you the Golden Gun right back in your direction.
Oh, Jake something, taking a little break, a little beer break. Gotta stay hydrated.
Something every now and then does give some love back to the fans.
What a clothesline, sending Mark Wheeler head over heels. Hooks the leg cover, 2, 3. Oh, so close.
Homeless Brooks is fueled by change. Jake something is fueled by beer and beating people up.
Showing some fight, and there's a knockout blow by Jake something.
A little taste of Wheeler's medicine with the forearm there.
Jake something charges.
Oh no!
Oh, misses with that spear.
And the bigger they go, the harder they fall. Something there.
Maybe injuring his collarbone on that one.
Full throttle. Yeah, the trap area where he uses a lot of his strength for his skill set, for his maneuvers. Quick deadlift. You hit that trap area, you hit that shoulder, that'll take you out quick.
It's going to be hard to get somebody up in a power bomb.
You're damn right. You're damn right. This may be the opening Wheeler needed.
Like I said, John, the Golden Gun needs to shoot his shot. Oh, and if that's his shot, no, maybe this is it. A forearm, drop kick, rocks something into the corner. Wheeler charges a leaping forearm, hits the turnbuckle.
Again,
another one.
The big man might be down and out. Wheeler telling him he's dead, but that may have spiked the big man.
Jake something, too much size, too much strength. But Wheeler, though, showing his quickness, leaps. Oh, what a Hurricane Rana.
I thought Jake had him set for a powerbomb, but the Hurricane Rana prevailed.
Wheeler hits him with a spinning forearm, cover. Almost a victory. Jake something kicking out.
Right in your living room, look at the fans here at the Underground. Up close and personal. Right in front of their face. Well, I wondered where the crowd's allegiance laid. It's clearly with Jake something.
Jake something out. Countering Mark Wheeler and just throwing him to the outside of the ring. Mark Wheeler blocks that right. Wheeler, oh, Jake something catches him. Jake something.
See the look in Wheeler's eye. He knew he was almost done.
Oh, reverse DDT. Could this be it?
Quick thinker.
1, 2, 3. No.
What a match, Morrison.
Just when I thought we were going to see the patented sidewalk slam from Jake something, Mark Wheeler counters into a reverse DDT.
And clearly these two know each other's skill set. They know what they bring to the table.
Well, they have been in the ring with each other before. Jake something now. Here it is. Something bomb. Wheeler
shoulder though, maybe giving out. Or he's going to turn it into a...
Wheeler counters.
I think that shoulder giving out on Jake something. Remember it hitting the ring post?
Oh, something's caught him like a rag doll. Jake something drives Mark Wheeler to the mat, and now the win. No,
Not the win!
no.
Are you kidding me? How many competitors have kicked out of that move, Morrison?
Not very many.
Both men gasping for maybe one last breath, one last chance to give it their all in this match, because that may be all that they have left.
Jake something up on his feet. Mark Wheeler rocked. He's been through hell and back here with Jake something. He can barely stand right now, John. Jake something going for that. Got it. Oh,
But
Mark
Wheeler's a dead carcass, man.
lifeless Mark Wheeler. Jake something's gonna have to deadlift him.
Jake something sending a reminder to the underground, to the entire Superkick'd industry, to North America tonight, just who in the hell he is.
Jake something, is he gonna suplex Mark Wheeler onto the stage? Wheeler counters. Oh, what a kick! A sensational kick.
The Golden Gun, the best wrestler in the world, under 26 of the year.
Oh, suicide dive by Mark Wheeler. And that might have killed both of them.
These two laying it on the line.
Laying it on the line, John. Both men out here on the stage. Referee up to 2 now.
An instant classic here. Rumble in the dot.
Wheeler holding his knee. But he's stern. Crawling back to the ring. Now Jake something pulls him back. It's a race. A race to the finish.
Are they gonna make it, Morrison? No! Jimmy B's ringing the bell.
Jimmy B, double count out.
And what a way for an instant classic to finish. I mean, this is had the ability to be match of the night, but we have a double count out. And this rivalry, this war, the war rages on to see who is the greatest, the best Superkick'd champion of all time. And the war rages on between these two.
Well, Jake something still wants to fight. We got Solo, Young Love, the Superkick'd roster right now, emptying here. The whole Superkick'd roster trying to keep these two beasts apart.
And while you have the entire roster out here, Anton Alexiev rests in the back and he laughs at his former best friend and his former great rival going toe-to-toe.
He must be laughing right now, John. That's a good point, actually. He must be loving this. He probably wants both guys just to tear each other apart. That way he doesn't have to face them.
Everybody wants to know who's the best. Biggie, Pac, is it Jordan or LeBron? Is it Wheeler or Jake something? Anton Alexiev laughs at you all and says, I am the Superkick'd champion.
Well, right now,
And I beat them both.
this is just a brawl. The Superkick'd roster can't keep Mark Wheeler and Jake something apart. Match has ended in a double countout. Neither man was able to make it back into the ring.
Can they just both be the greatest? I mean, we get these debates all the time. You have, like I said, Jordan and LeBron. I mean, damn, they're both great in their own right. And I know that's not going to satisfy them. That's not going to leave any solace with Jake something.
No, I want a winner, John. And I think the fans here at Superkick'd want a winner. They want to find out. They want to know once and for all who is the best. I still think it's Jake something, personally.
You know how much might it's taken to hold Jake back right now?
He got
Just had a
the perfect weight
25-minute
out
match
there.
with Mark Wheeler. All the strength, 800 pounds of men holding back Jake something right now from tearing Wheeler apart.
If I were these men, I'd be a little,
You might get your moment.
yeah, I would just just wouldn't feel too comfortable in the ring there.
You know what happens when Jake gets poked? You get poked.
Jake Something will be back. I'm sure we haven't seen the last of Jake Something and Mark Wheeler.
That's Aaron O'Ryan and Tommy Vendetta. Two of the most dangerous men to come from Michigan, from Flint, Michigan.
All the way from Afghanistan, John. Are we still at war with Afghanistan?
I think they might be. I think Aaron O'Ryan and Tommy Vendetta might just go to Afghanistan and start war for fun. That's the kind of men you're talking about. The kind of destruction they lay out.
Well, Aaron O'Ryan, a former Army Ranger, teaming with Tommy Vendetta here. Both men dressed in their fatigues. I like the look of this team, John.
You're damn right, they got a little bit of swag, a little pizzazz to them. Who else has swag?
Who? Your boy.
USH.
This is your boy,
It's
John.
what keeps everybody so high, right?
Well, yeah, they keep me pretty high, I'll tell you that. They got me real high the other day. I'm gonna let you have this, John. This is your moment.
Yeah,
these are your boys.
The KUSH, Mr. Roach, Chris Chambers. It's their time to shine. We haven't seen Roach for a while. Chris Chambers bringing back one of the most beloved members of Kush. Make a statement, Kush. Weed is legalized. Chris Chambers is the coolest cat. Some things change, some things remain the same.
Well, the last time we saw Roach, Johnny, he suffered quite a beating at the hands of the Cure.
Jake Something sent him through the ring, through the middle of the ring.
As this match is about to begin, I would implore the fans to go to Chris Chambers' Facebook page and check out the video he and San Andreas made. If they ever doubted how high this guy gets, I don't know what you call it. That thing was packed. That jewel was packed.
And that's a light day for Chambers and San Andreas. That's light work for him. Something that won't be light work is going up against Aaron O'Ryan and Tommy Vendetta, two incredible superstars, two men that can show strength and who've been through the valleys of Flint, Michigan. So this ain't nothing to them.
Aaron O'Ryan and Chris Chambers locking up in the center of the ring, classic lockup, and now Aaron O'Ryan twisting on the arm, Chambers using that agility, and now an arm drag, working on the arm of Aaron O'Ryan.
It's not going to be an easy test for Kush, and it never is. I mean, they usually put themselves in the line of fire against Cure.
Well, John, I don't want to discount Roach. The guy's coming back from a severe beating. I could argue that this is as much a 2-on-1 handicap match as it is a tag team
That might not be fair, but I understand where you're coming from. You have somebody in Chambers quality, a former Rumble in the Dot winner himself.
Former Superkick'd champion.
One of the greatest to do it. When he has got to go in there with Roach, it's not always your best. Roach almost gets the tag there, but said, okay, next time. Now he gets it.
There's the tag. Roach and Aaron O'Ryan. Aaron O'Ryan, a former King of the Six champion.
Don't say Chambers doesn't give shots. I mean,
making the tag to Tommy Vendetta.
Yes, he is. O'Ryan is a former King of the Six champion. But Roach is back. A beloved member of Kush. Happy to see him. Stick in there. He's shown fight before, Morrison, and he's showing it again.
I thought maybe we were going to see a lot of rust here on Roach, but doesn't look like we right now. Tommy Vendetta, though, working on the arm.
He's had his medicine. When he has those prime J's, he's good to go.
Roach side headlock. Not too bad. Take over. And now, working on the neck. Oh, head scissors here by Tommy Vendetta. We're getting a classic wrestling match here.
Yeah, very classic. You wouldn't think it, but usually when the Kush is in there, they're going against Cure, and it's a war. There might be some respect here between Roach and Vendetta.
Roach hard into the corner. Chambers tags in. Arm drag by Vendetta. Working on the arm.
The same
This
time,
is my speed, John, right here. This is what I like to see in a wrestling match.
and Orion came so close himself just this year, if we look back at the clock, to get in the top of the Superkick'd mountain, had a Superkick'd title match, looked very good in doing so.
Been in the ring with Tyson Dukes a few times.
It's been a great year for Aaron Orion.
Orion now in Chambers, just measuring him. Shot right to the midsection, shoots Chambers into the corner. Chambers, quick like a cat, sidesteps into a super kick and an uppercut.
And adversely,
and then runs right into a clothesline.
Not gonna slow him down though. Adversely,
That might go, that forearm.
that will, the strength from Orion. 6'2", 271 pounds.
Tommy Vendetta just stomping on the ankle of Chris Chambers. Might not be able to use that super kick.
Well, it's been a tough year for Chambers. You talk about Roach also going through injury. Remember, Chambers was out for a few months, made a heroic return just 3 months ago, and brought the Kush Cure rivalry back.
Chambers making the chest sing.
All night long.
Playing the top 40 hits.
All night long.
Tommy Vendetta though.
It looked like Vendetta can give it back too. The stiff shots from Orion.
Tommy Vendetta like a DJ there scratching the record.
Well, they're stabilizing Chambers into the corner now. They're isolating him, I should say. That leaves Roach alone, and he wanted that hot tag, but he gets it.
Oh, Roach makes the tag. Aaron Orion, I thought for a second he wasn't going to see it. Spine buster by Roach.
Are you kidding me, Roach? No rust for wear.
Scoops him up. Big man, the big man scooped up.
He's doing this to a 270-pound man. Look at Roach, you're telling me he doesn't have any fire in his belly.
Hitting the ropes. Wow, I haven't seen this from Roach ever.
The guy's got fire. You sit on the shelf for that long, 6-7 months out after Jake something puts you out.
He was obviously working.
It builds something in a man.
He was putting in work. This is the best Roach I've ever seen. Roach hits the ropes and runs right into a forearm. Roach maybe out on his feet a bit. Aaron Orion showing off that strength.
Orion, a little bit gassed in the corner, maybe ready to give a tag to Vendetta. But no, he still wants a piece of Roach. And Roach is fighting. There's only one way out.
Roach trying to fight his way out of the corner. Short-lived.
That forearm by Orion, and just the chemistry overall from the two Michigan men in Vendetta and Orion.
Oh, what a slingshot there by Vendetta.
Who would have thought that chemistry would reign supreme over Kush right now, but it is.
The chemistry right now between Aaron Orion and Tommy Vendetta. I didn't think either of these two guys knew who each other were.
Shout out to Young Love and his big strudel out here, enjoying the match to the left of me, but
the kickstand, Young Love. It's like a bicycle.
Look at this!
Oh, wow! Roach catching Vendetta.
Oh, no. Vendetta's impressive. He's hella impressive, isn't he?
He is. Innovative move here from Aaron Orion and Tommy Vendetta. Snapping the neck of Roach is Vendetta, and now a chin lock here by Vendetta. Going into a cover. Roach kicks out.
Excuse me, Morrison, but what a veteran to be teaching, or not teaching, but to be a mentor for Vendetta here in his early super kick career. We talk about Chambers as a leader for Kush, but I mean it works the other way too here.
As you
Good person
mentioned,
to have on your side.
As you mentioned with Chambers screaming for that tag. And look at this tag team maneuvers by Aaron Orion and Tommy Vendetta. Orion now splashing Vendetta on the road.
And Chambers has seen enough. He had to get himself in the fray to keep the match alive, or else it would be done. And Ricky V says, buddy, I have to let you. I mean, you can't come and just interrupt every second.
They were too close to the corner, John. That was easy for Chambers.
You're right. You're right. Orion and Vendetta have done a great job neutralizing their opponents thus far, but that gave Chambers quick access.
Vendetta's slowing this thing down. Roach breaks that chin lock. And now, trying to fight, but he needs to make a tag, John. Both men just trying to club each other here. What an uppercut by Roach. Ducks a clothesline. Roach now. Suplex.
The strength from Roach.
This is the opening Roach needs. He needs to make that tag.
The crowd at the Underground, they don't know what's going to happen next, but they definitely want Chambers to get that tag to light this thing on fire.
Chambers gets the tag. House of Fire. Two clotheslines. A kick. Oh, and a right hand. Chambers wanted that tag. He got it.
Yeah.
Chambers showing that agility. The quickness.
Are you kidding me?
Out of nowhere.
The sequence from Chris Chambers, the half-baked kid.
Roach is stirring. Roach and Chris Chambers. Roach leaps. Splashing right on top of Tommy Vendetta's head. Chambers now.
Chambers time to fly high.
Oh, 20 elbow.
The elbow drop.
Chambers driving the elbow through the chest. Cover. Oh, Aaron Orion breaks it up.
Orion showing his veteran ability. Showing his veteran ability is Orion sticking his neck into the fray at the nick of time. And look at this combination from Vendetta and Orion.
Going for the cover, Ricky V now. Two. Chambers with the save.
Chambers
just whipping Aaron Orion
out of the way.
We're in stereo there for a second, John.
Oh!
Vendetta leaps. Chambers counters. We see a sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter! 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 Sharpshooter!
It's over. Vendetta's got a tap.
He's got a tap.
Chambers has got it cinched in.
That's it. Somebody ring the bell.
Orion's back in. Roach is in. Orion tossing Roach over the top to the outside. And a clubbing blow.
The timing of Orion has been on point tonight.
Calling for Chambers is Orion. Not sure he was aware if that super kick was.
Yeah, well, you don't want to wake up Chambers.
Vendetta, what a clothesline. Turning Chambers inside out.
I think he took two flips there, Morrison. Spine buster.
This match back and forth. Referee now, though, counting both, all four guys, I assume.
We have the best in the biz taking care of all that ruckus. Ricky V.
Looking good with that beard.
Very mature. Good nowadays, you're right.
Roach is up. Wow, Roach is the first guy up. Vendetta, he's up as well, so is Orion. Insecurity by Orion. Oh, a double knee. Roach though, to no effect. Hits the ropes, double clothesline. Roach, unbelievable.
Are you kidding me?
Out of nowhere. Where has this Roach been?
I don't know, but I don't think it's gonna last too long. Short-lived to my man Roach.
Orion charges, eats the corner pad, what a suplex. Orion landing right on his head. And now, with Chambers up, Chambers trying to fight out, he does. Out of the corner, misses with the kick. And now, Orion.
No way.
Oh, what a code breaker.
This chemistry.
Right into a sidewalk slam.
James Morrison.
1, 2, 3, that's it. Wow, John. Johnny. Your boy. announce table and see the look on your face. Johnny.
I'm perplexed right now. The Kush came back. Chris Chambers and Roach, two of the originating members of Kush, and for this tag team from Michigan to just waltz in here and get a win over two of the best, I mean, that doesn't make me happy at all. I mean, these guys have all the ability, they have all the potential, but damn, they gotta win early. Way too early.
John,
Yeah.
I am shocked, John. Chambers and Roach suffering a loss here. I thought it was going to be a two. I ate my words on this match, John. I thought it was going to be 2-on-1, but Roach.
And there's young Myles, who just watched his Kush brethren take a hard fall.
John, I don't want to sell the Rumble in the T-Dot short, but this match is for the big one, the Superkick'd champion, the challenger, young Myles, in his first championship match. A night of firsts here at Superkick'd.
Young Myles, surprisingly, yeah, when I was told that earlier by
I was shocked.
Larson, very surprised that this was young Myles' first chance at the Holy Grail, at the Superkick'd title. And Morrison, I mean, Myles is deserving. He's been here for a while.
He, a lot like a Brent Banks, a very talented individual, has sided with Kush in the past. He was part of the Dope Boys when Super Future were a thing. This guy's been around, and like you said, I was just as shocked to find out this was his first title match.
An incredible King of the Six champion in his day, and he wants to do the same with the Superkick'd title. The crowd at the Underground loving that he's getting his opportunity. Myles, giving a little, okay, yeah, I see where you guys are at, Underground.
He's looking loose. He looks loose here. Well, his opponent has beaten Jake something, has beaten Mark Wheeler, has defended the title, has had all the ladies of Toronto on his side.
Literally all the ladies. There's been nobody flying higher in 2018 than Anton Alexiev. We gave Mark Wheeler the credit for being the most dominant champion. Who was the man giving him the assist? Giving him that Gretzky assist? It was Anton Alexiev. Now he's perched atop the mountain, and deservedly so. He is a human highlight reel. Don't blink, because you're gonna see something special. If you blink, you're gonna miss it at least.
No wrestler has had the year that Anton Alexiev has had. King of the Six champion, now Superkick'd champion. One thing of note, there's no Smirnoff. What is he still rocking the, I assume he's still got the vodka?
He's got Ciroc. He's got some fresh Ciroc, a little ditty, a little D-I-D-D-Y on you.
Oh, so he's upgraded. So now that you're the champion, you can afford higher quality vodka.
Yeah, we may see a little Belvedere, a little Ciroc in Anton Alexiev's horizon.
I hope young Myles has scouted his opponent, and I hope he's ready, because he may have to experience bottle service at some point tonight.
Fighting out the right corner, weighing in 197 pounds, representing us,
Myles blowing smoke.
Smoke into the face. We have Kush versus the vodka of Anton Alexiev, and the crowd giving Myles love. Anton, like I said earlier, has been white hot. This is a huge, huge match for him.
he is your Superkick'd champion, weighing in 165 pounds, a whole fuck ton of vodka,
Look what we've seen in front of us. Anton Alexiev now in that position that was once a dream. He's living it. The boyhood dream is in front of us. Anton Alexiev, your Superkick'd champion.
Who do you got in this one, John?
I'm going Alexiev.
I'm going Alexiev too.
Alexiev showed me something this year. And as good as Myles is, and as good as a King of the Six champion he's been, there's levels. And as soon as it gets to that top level, Anton always amazes me every single time. He evolves. New levels are brought.
There's one more thing, John. Where's Violet Waters? There's no Violet. There's no Platinum L.
How did it
there's
take
no little
us that
red.
long to wonder where that?
Where are the ladies?
Maybe this is a new Anton as champion. He's saying, I don't need to go find y'all. Y'all need to come find me.
Both men locking up the center of the ring. Anton hasn't taken off his mink coat yet.
And that could be slight disrespect to young Myles. Remember, multiple-time King of the Six champion.
I mean, I know it is cold outside here in Toronto. We're at like a -10.
And Anton almost giving a nod of approval there to young Myles, realizing that this is the main event. This is what it's all about, the Superkick'd title on the line.
Both men taking their time. They know what's on the line here.
The underground is split. You can hear them chanting Anton and young Myles at the same time.
Go behind by young Myles. Anton counters. Backed into the ropes. Referee's going to have to break it. Clean break, guys. Oh, what an elbow. Cheap shot by young Myles.
One rapper from Philly often said there's levels to this. Anton!
Oh, he was caught.
Caught at a high level there.
But he slips out the back. Shoves young Myles. Oh! Just eats that shoulder tackle, but he's back up, John. What a ferocious shoulder tackle moments ago by young Myles.
And Anton already believing that this is his house. You can't argue with them, but you still got to defend that title. Each victory earned.
Oh, spitting his gum at young Myles. Taking the chops. Exchanging chops in the center of the ring.
And Myles on his second shot, making sure he rids himself of some of that fur, so he can get right to the 165-pound frame of Anton Alexiev.
Young Myles fixing to put a little hair on the chest of Anton Alexiev.
But it's exactly the opposite that does wonders for Anton. The youthful exuberance, his daredevil attitude is why he's the champ.
Both men know what's on the line here. A shot at the Superkick'd championship doesn't come around too often with all the great competitors here.
You know how some people just don't know what's good for them? Anton's one of those people, and it gets him more good.
Oh, Anton with a 416. Right out of Markham. From the top, Anton leaps. Crossbody. But young Myles showing that strength.
The strength and obviously the length. He's 6'5". He's got a long reach. It's on full display.
Oh, young Myles just powerbombing Anton.
Notice the innovative ability from Anton to
counter that.
To counter with the Hurricane Run, and every time he shocks us, he does it time and time again.
John, you talked about Anton's evil Knievelness. Here it is on full display. To the outside. Anton wiping out young Myles.
I love the kid. He does it every time. There's no bone in his body, no cell that's afraid, that has fear. If he does have it, he just throws it out there and goes for it anyways.
Winning over a few of the fans here. Now, chops for shots right now.
A few lucky fans gonna get themselves some Ciroc tonight.
Oh, that young lucky fan getting a little smooch on the lips.
Maybe Anton's looking one of his new ladies to be one of the fans out here. Myles taking a page out of Anton's book.
Alexiev now rolling young Myles back into the ring. Anton up on the ring apron.
See some googly eyes looking at Anton. Alexiev looking at the competition, as Anton tends to do with the ladies.
Oh, what a twisting suplex by young Myles. He's going to go for a second. Young Myles nails him. Maybe a third. The natural hat trick.
But he needs some of the fans at the underground to propel him to it.
No. Shoots Anton into the ropes and then delivers a big size 13.
Yeah, you talk about the size 13, you talk about the reach ability. Long legs from young Myles. That's quite the difference.
For the title.
No. Quite the disparity between these two, where Anton short-limbed but can fly high. In Myles, we know he's got the knees in the six, but he uses his limbs to his ability, to his strength, to his skill set. Long reach.
Young Myles in control of this one at the moment.
And you might see some controlled jabs coming from Myles as well, right to the face of Anton.
Myles Irish whipping Anton into the ropes and a back elbow. Going for the cover now to win the title.
Just a two.
Just a two. Anton still with a lot of fight left in him.
Absolutely. And the match, though, is crawled to a pace that definitely suits young Myles, young Preston Myles. His first chance at the Superkick'd title, and it's right in his grasp.
Anton fighting out. Oh, nice textbook standing drop kick by young Myles. Hook in the leg. Cover for the title. Almost.
And Morrison, I may say that that's often what competitors do. They make the mistake when they go against Alexiev, wanting it to be a fast-paced match. They want to match it. This is what you have to do. You have to do what Myles is doing right now.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you, John. Young Myles is slowing this thing down. Like I said, these title matches don't come on trees. They're not on trees. They don't come around all that often. The competitors here at Superkick'd make it tough. Oh, breaking the neck for the title. Hooks both legs.
Champion.
2, 3. Just a two. Anton kicking out right at the last second.
Young Myles can't believe it. Jimmy V getting the big call tonight.
But John, as I was saying, young Myles has got this championship opportunity right now. You've got Jake something. You've got Mark Wheeler, Chris Chambers. Hell, you've got Stratosphere, maybe even a Jesse V or
San Andreas. Disrespect from young Myles right there.
John, if young Myles doesn't capitalize tonight, he might not see another title match.
This may be his only opportunity, Morrison.
For another year or two.
You said it so apropos. They don't grow on trees, these opportunities. Once you get it against Anton Alexiev, you need to take that bull by the horn and pull it on down.
Tame the bull. Ride it.
Look at him. Look how angry he is right now.
Both guys exchanging chops. Anton getting a little bit of, ducking, juking and jiving.
Yeah, and he's not getting any vodka shots for this right now. This is just to keep that Superkick'd championship. And I shouldn't say just. It means everything to him.
Oh, clothesline in the corner. Young Myles reversal.
Because that's what upgrades you to Ciroc. That's what gets you the finest ladies and all the followers.
Anton right now. Oh, young Myles in a precarious position. Eats a super kick. Anton now whipping young Myles off the top rope.
No way.
To retain the title.
Anton may have used up all of his strength on that move there, Morrison. How often do you see a power move from Anton Alexiev?
Not very often. He couldn't hold young Myles.
Young Myles on the apron, and this is where Anton gets his brain to percolate a little bit.
Anton quick like a cat to the outside, taking it to young Myles. Young Myles still with a lot of fight left, I'm sure.
No disrespectful slap from Anton, and young Myles will feed it back with some strong elbows and forearms.
Oh, an enziguri on the ring apron. Oh, and a clothesline by young Myles as Anton was gloating.
There's a few that can gloat and keep their eye on the prize. Say Wheeler and Jake something. Anton should keep his focus. Oh!
Out of nowhere.
DDT!
Young Myles for the title. Just the two. The look on his face in disbelief.
Young Myles, he's shown that look a few times today, and I think even he's gained a little bit more respect for Anton Alexiev as this war is raged on.
Young Myles now looking to go to the top floor.
Can we see knees in the 6? Because if we do, that may end this thing.
Yeah, Anton though, a roll through and a slap to the face. Young Myles shoves him off. Anton charges again with a drop kick to the gut.
If there's anybody that has 9 lives, it's Anton Alexiev.
Anton going for that Hurricane Rana. No. Countered. No. He comes through with it.
Just had enough strength to pull it off. Young Myles tried to hold off as long as he could on that turnbuckle, but Anton pushed through and got the 6'5" frame of young Myles smack dab on the mat.
John, I can't tell right now if the fans want Anton to retain or if they are looking for a new Superkick'd champion.
Well, like I said earlier, Morrison, the crowd is
divided.
They're split. They're smacking their hands on the mat. They're chanting Anton. They're chanting Myles at the exact same time. Both of these two fan favorites. They've also been hated by the fans. So they're in a tough position right now, but right now they're heading more towards the love. And Anton, I think, is smelling swanton time.
I think he's smelling victory. Oh wait though, young Myles still has something to say. Maybe a superplex from the top. Next one! Anton. His back might be broken, John. Young Myles just superplexed Anton Alexiev through the mat with that superplex.
I mentioned the 9 lives of Anton Alexiev, and that's exactly what he shows after moves like this are done to him. You think he's all down and out, but he comes back somehow.
He has resiliency. If this was a video game, his resiliency would be 99.
100%.
Both men back to their feet.
EA Sports, you want to sign up Superkick'd? We got a great video game for you. And Anton Alexiev be fixing himself on that cover right about now. Right now he's getting covered by Myles. He's trying to give it back to him.
Both men just slugging it out center of the ring. Fireman's carry now by young Myles. Oh, small package.
Small package by Anton
to retain.
So innovative is Anton Alexiev.
And ready. 1, 2, that's it. 3. Was it 3? No.
Just a 2. You called him quick like a cat. He's a cheetah. He's a tiger, man. This guy is swift. Oh, Jimmy V.
Jimmy V.
No.
Anton Alexiev shoved into Jimmy V. Like Myles. He's out, John. We got no referee in a title match. Oh, what a knee. Right on the butt of the chin.
We need to get a new ref out here. Where's Ricky V? Somebody. The young referee. I know he was laid out before the main card started, but come on, somebody wake him up.
Jimmy V is out. Referee is down and out. Young Myles is stirring. I think Anton's out right now, John. That was a wicked knee. No, back to his feet. Just in time to prove me wrong. Anton now, what's he looking for? Young Myles blocking it. Both men now trying to fight their way for this high-risk maneuver. Anton's got young Myles cinched in. Oh, reverse superplex.
That may do it. If Anton no, he's gonna go for the swanton. That's the daredevil in him.
Anton taking the elevator to the top floor. Going for that swanton. Patented. Thrill seeker.
That's it, Morrison.
But there's no ref, John. There's no ref to make this
out here.
Where's the referee?
Come on. It's the young referee. He's back.
Here we go.
The young referee.
This match 1. 2 to retain. The crowd erupts. Just the 2. Anton had this match won, John. Unbelievable. Injustice.
And you can hear the fans at the Underground agree with you. It absolutely was injustice. Great by the young referee to get here when he did, but you gotta think Anton should still be the champ right now.
Anton going into the professional wrestler tool chest, and he's got a chair.
Ever wondered what's down there? Well, there you go.
Anton with a chair, the referee pleading with him. But you know what? If Anton gets disqualified, he keeps the title.
He wouldn't. He's more of an honorable champion than that now. It's not young Stacks anymore.
He's a fighting champion. Going for the code breaker. Oh! Instead the referee takes
a young referee taking a code breaker. He didn't mean to, but it landed perfectly in Anton's wheelhouse.
Unbelievable counter by young Myles. What a DDT. Young Myles now going to the top. Watch out, fans. Maybe knees in the 6. Like a meteorite out of the sky. He's in the 6.
He's in the 6.
We have a new champion.
Tyson, Jackson, Jordan, Game 6. No.
Unofficial. It's unofficial. Jimmy V's. He's back.
Superkick'd champion.
Jimmy V. New champion. Anton kicks out. Unreal.
That close for young Myles, young Preston Myles.
So
becoming
close. He can taste it.
Superkick'd champion. And like you say, these opportunities, they don't come all that often. Will young Myles be stirring up that moment for the rest of the year? You have to wonder.
Both men were thwarted by the referee, so it's even. Anton hits the ropes. Young Myles playing possum, connects with that forearm. Both men thinking the same thing. Oh, young Myles with an electric chair. Oh!
Right on his neck.
Oh, what? Anton counters.
How innovative does Anton Alexiev get while he brings up that notch on the dial a little higher every time?
Young Myles landed right on his head. Anton Alexiev with a reverse Hurricane Rana.
You speak now, you take your catches now, and
he's got the chair.
You ask for forgiveness later.
Oh! Oh! Anton! What an innovative move!
No way! No! That's not what happened, no!
Young Myles pleading with Jimmy V. What a great move by Anton!
Jimmy V's got to make a quick decision here.
Desperation to save his title.
Looks like he's going to err on the side of caution.
Oh! There it is! Young Myles!
But that was right in front of Jimmy V's face. And maybe Anton did go to him.
Anton Alexiev has just outsmarted young Myles to retain the Superkick'd championship.
He did. That's exactly what he did. Young Myles had to be more aware in that situation. And maybe that's what's going to play in his head for the rest of the year.
The inexperience came through. Anton Alexiev, what a great, innovative move to save his title, John.
It takes that kind of thought process, that type of wherewithal to get to the mountain, not only get there, but to stay there. And Anton Alexiev has proved to us that he is going to be here to stay.
There's one fan that isn't too happy about it. Somebody get this guy a drink. You get me one too while you're at it.
It's Ciroc time. It's time to pound back some Ciroc.
A swig of vodka for Anton Alexiev. Ain't no party like an Anton Alexiev party, because that party don't stop.
You're damn right. It's going to go up until 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Anton Alexiev, your Superkick'd champion.
Who drew number one, John?
Let's find out.
Who got number one?
We know it's a member of Kush. We know what keeps you so high, but who's it gonna be? Could it be Roach? It's Chris Chambers!
It's your boy! It's your boy, Chris Chambers!
Chris Chambers!
Chris Chambers drew number one!
It's his time! Half Baked King! Get back on top!
Well, I tell you what, John.
It's his time to be Superkick'd champion again! Little discount double check!
He's got a lofty job ahead of him here. Number two. What? John. It's San Andreas, John.
It's gonna be a Kush-off!
John, not since 1989 have I seen two tag team partners go at it in a battle royal, in a rumble.
They're not gonna fight. I think we're gonna get a Kush-off. We're gonna get a big blood out here. Let's go. It's time to get.
We're gonna get a recreation of that Facebook video.
Why not live? Doesn't get cooler than this. Chris Chambers, a man that doesn't use air conditioning in the summer because he's already cool. San Andreas, like you say, he cracks that asphalt every time you see a rock bottom. Together, these two, they get the Kush rolling into vaporizers, into vape pens, into blunts, and they just get high.
Unreal stuff right now. Chris Chambers, San Andreas, drawing numbers 1 and 2.
And they'll gladly take this time to smoke together, have a smoke off, till the next man comes up. That is so cool.
It's First Boy. First Boy at 3.
First Boy, little Blink-182 love.
San Andreas, Ted, biggest smile. Chris Chambers, San Andreas, what are we gonna
See if Birch Boy gets in on this Kush-off. And he does, yeah.
Merch Boy?
Chambers saying they inhale that thing.
Yeah.
Take it in, Merch Boy.
I don't think Chris Chambers and San Andreas are too happy. Oh, it looks like Merch Boy. Oh, did he smoke too much of the weed?
I think he might have broken the vaporizer.
He's eliminated.
And you don't break Chris Chambers or San Andreas's vape pen. That's not the thing to do.
Well, I tell you what, San Andreas is just lucky right now that there's no FIFA in the ring.
All we're missing is young Myles now.
Okay.
3/4 of the members.
How did this happen, John? What are the odds?
Just enjoy it, Morrison. Just enjoy it.
I'd be in some of that weed.
You're damn right, I kind of want to get in there with the boys and spark up.
Unreal. Kush, numbers 1, 2, and 4.
Yep, we're just missing Myles. We know he just had an intense title match with Anton Alexiev, but I mean, this would probably be the best time to come out and have a little vape with the boys.
I feel bad for the next guy that's about to hit the ring.
Don't feel bad, it could be Myles. Nope.
Oh, we got Cure.
Oh no. I mean, finally Kush has the numbers.
Kush has the numbers to right draw.
What is Jake
Oh,
something?
the mastodon Jake something.
Chris Chambers says, bring it on. Bring on the leader of the Cure.
Jake something is going to take on.
But why is Rose standing in front?
Why are you need an answer to that question?
He's offering some of the wheat to Jake.
Oh, Jake something. The mastodon, the beast, taking on all 3 members of Kush.
Remember, these two were 2 of America's most wanted, 2 of North America's most wanted.
Oh, I thought they were going to embrace there for a second.
Best friends, better rivals.
Embracing with the fisticuffs. Chambers and something toe-to-toe, rumbling the T-Dot.
The greatest rivalry we've ever seen here in Superkick'd. Unfolding again in the Rumble in the Dot 2018.
Something bomb.
Young Love! Young Love! The crowd loving Young Love!
Hopefully he doesn't. Oh!
Young Love using that huge instrument of his.
The tripod. Young
The
Love.
adult store.
Oh, but Jake something.
Young Love can't believe he dropped it.
Young Love with his girth.
He's got a set on him, doesn't he, Morris?
Jake something with Young Love by the scruff of the neck.
See you later, Young Love.
Eliminated.
Bantamweight, tossed out of here. And Jake something so kindly tosses him back his adult store instrument there.
I was hoping, I'm surprised that Young Love even made it to the ring. He didn't trip over that thing.
See Jake something get it from Kush. How often do you see Kush with the numbers on their side in this rivalry?
Oh, but here comes
Brent Money Banks.
Brent Banks.
No way, he's gonna go coast to coast.
Banks from the top rope, crossbody. Jake something saved by Brent Money Banks. House of Fire. Brent Banks thought twice about that one.
Banks is cleaning house.
He's taking over this thing, John. Slamming the big man.
He wants to make sure that there's no space in the safe, only space for him in the ring. And he'll be catching all the texts to fill up his safe.
We have got some heavy hitters in this thing. Oh my God, we just added another one.
The man from Calgary, Alberta, who now resides in Ajax, Mr. Punch Kick Chop himself, Tarik.
The ring is loaded with some tough customers. Tarik, Brent Banks, all black everything. Double teaming Jake something, what a move.
That was a touchback, he just punted Jake something the full field.
Oh, how sweet it is. Death by Tarik. Action fast and furious
all black,
here.
everything getting there. Time to shine here in the Rumble in the Dot match 2018. I believe that's Sonny.
That's Sonny.
That's Sonny. Straight from Hong Kong, who now moved to Canada just 4 years ago. Sonny Chris Morrison.
Sonny locking up whip through the middle rope. He's not eliminated. Baseball slide by Chris Chambers. Sonny went through the middle rope, so he's not eliminated.
You know how happy it makes me to see Kush on top? It's not something I've been able to see a lot in 2018.
That's very true, John. They've gotten the short end of the stick. Oh, we almost got Brent Banks out, all black everything.
Chambers almost tossed out.
Chambers, sorry, excuse me.
Quick to the aid. San Andreas and Roach quick to the aid of their leader, Chris Chambers. Who's next, Morrison?
Looking into my crystal ball.
Oh, it's John Tavius. John Tavius. The man born in Manchester, spent time in Birmingham, and now in Toronto. The Goku Vegeta lover, Dragon Ball Z. You see the style in his offense and in his persona. Matter of fact,
JoJo sizing up Roach and
there's
taking
a flying
it to
punch to the agility, Vegeta-like.
Tavius, the right hand, all black everything. Chambers.
Here's Chambers.
Had enough. Power slam.
Why don't you go fly high, Tavius?
Jake something though.
We're not tucking into another dimension like your Goku members do.
Something backing Chambers into the corner. The competitors fast and furious here.
No, is that Ronti Legend? Ronti Legend!
At the perfect weight of 228, Ronti Legend. Coming off of a wrist injury.
And he's got some new gear. He looks good in the black and blue.
He's looking sharp.
Unreal. And he hopes to be leaving the skin of his opponents black and blue with his strength. What do you say? He's got the perfect weight, Morrison?
Yeah, he's the perfect weight of 228. And right now he's a house of fire.
The look into his eyes there, telling Tavius, why don't you go after him? Look at Tavius and Ronti Legend forming a bond. That's a team to be reckoned with.
Brent Banks has got a fat head in the ring here.
Chambers.
I can't see what it is.
Jesse V. Morrison,
Oh,
your winner.
Jesse V.
Is that your winner? You picking him to win this?
This is my winner.
That's your winner.
I'm picking Jesse V.
That's a damn good pick.
John, the heavyweights in this thing. We have got some great spine buster by Jesse
What
V.
we said, Jesse V has looked like who's been as dominant as Jake Something. There he is with his fellow Cure member.
Jake Something and Jesse V using the fat head to eliminate Ronti Legend.
And look at Jake giving Jesse some love.
Hold on, John. Can Jake Something and Jesse V win this thing?
Yes.
Can we have dual winners?
Can, but when Jake looks in the mirror, he looks at himself. He looks at Jesse V. He looks at himself. That's what I see in these two men.
Well, we got Stratosphere and Orlando Christopher.
Stratosphere, quick to make sure Christopher's not too far behind.
John, I'm getting word from the back. Orlando Christopher was supposed to be the next entrant, but he just said, to hell with it, made up his own rules.
What the hell? They can't just make up their own rules like that all the time.
Apparently they can.
Well, clearly there's an issue. Somebody's gonna let him know, but I know Ricky V or Jimmy V on the outside aren't gonna tell Orlando Christopher when to come to the ring. As John Tavius takes that 265-pound thumping.
Just fed to the lion.
And look at the Cure back on top. The Mount Rushmore, the four of them. Dallas, what are you doing out here?
D-Town is back.
How tough is this kid?
D-Town is having a night.
D-Town Dallas Kyle.
Making a name for himself.
Are you kidding me? And he knows Jake Something's there, right?
John, we've got the Cure, Kush, all black everything.
This new duo of John Tavius, Ronti Legend just got taken out, so he's by himself. But Stratosphere and Jesse B giving themselves a little bit of a taste there when they beat down now with Jesse V, but
John, we're like Arby's right now. John, we're like Arby's. We got the meats. The meat in the ring. Who's next?
Stratosphere and Jesse V forming quite the duo of the Cure there to beat down Roach, excuse me.
John, is that loose change I hear? Oh, it's almost Brooks.
And he came from the crowd. I guess he got some more change, some more fuel. He may have gotten another sandwich.
He was panhandling on the streets, John, is what I've heard. He was panhandling on Queen Street West.
One half of nonsense. And this nonsense tag team of Psycho Mike and Homeless Brooks, they're loved by the fans here at the Underground.
Oh, John, it's Reese Indigo. Who? Sissy that walk, John. Or will it be sashay away for Reese Indigo here at the Rumble in the T-Dot? For his life right now.
He's lost it. The crowd seems to like it.
Jake Something has no idea what to make of this.
Yeah, this isn't Jake Something's cup of tea, but you know what is his cup of tea? Tearing things like that apart.
Reese Indigo. Adrian O'Dane, the next competitor.
Adrian O'Dane, as technical as they come, a fly higher, ultimate ability from Adrian O'Dane you're going to see.
John, I really hope we reinforce the ring.
Yeah, it's ultimate destruction right now.
It's a massive humanity.
I have a feeling Jesse V's just biding some time before he runs rampant on everybody in that ring, save the Cure. Who's that, Morrison?
Hasn't made its way out yet. Oh! Darius King, otherwise known as Shaq. Or maybe it's Darius King. Or maybe it's Shaq, otherwise known as Darius King. In the ring.
AKA, so apropos, there's Darius King, flashy gear, but you know what Jesse V does to flashy gear? He rips it up. He'll toss it up and chew it out.
I gotta give Darius King some credit here. He's going after some studs.
Like a ball of fire, but you go after the Cure, you get shut down quick. Oh no, San Andreas just tossed to the left of me right into the brick walls.
Oh, it's Psycho Mike. The crowd is erupting here.
Stunner! Psycho Stunner! Psycho Stunner! Psycho Stunner!
Oh, the
Psycho Stunner!
eliminates Darius King with a stunner.
Psycho Stunner! Psycho Stunner! Psycho Stunner! Stunner! Psycho Stunner! Stunner! Psycho Stunner!
Psycho Mike eliminating Tarik.
One more for good measure!
Brent Banks takes a stunner. See you later, Brent. Psycho Mike has just cleaned house. Oh, Roach is gone. John, we might have like a record for like the fastest eliminations. Psycho Mike just cleaned house. And we got another competitor.
We need one now!
Oh, it's Palmer Cruz.
Psycho Mike cleaning house! Palmer Cruz, you want a test? This is a test!
John, busied themselves. All right, John, we need to find, like, who's still in this thing?
It looks like the Cure trying to make their way back. I see
San Andreas
Jesse
is
and
still in.
Stratosphere just beating the hell out of Sane.
Natalie!
Stop Bromwell!
The next
Bromwell!
Chambers is out here right now.
Now Bromwell! The insurance policy to Palmer Cruz.
Is it too late to change my pick?
Well, we might have some love to be had here. Psycho Mike has great control over the stereo.
Psycho Mike, what was he?
I think he was gonna pull something out. Gonna get a bit psycho.
Are we getting a dick pic or something here?
It's not Snapchat, Psycho Mike. I don't blame Psycho Mike for shooting his shot. There is a time and a place.
It's a rumble in the T-Dot, not rumble in the Tinder.
Meanwhile, to the outside, we have Cure just beating the holy hell out of San Andreas and Chris Chambers.
Oh, Natalie just eliminated Palmer Cruz. Psycho Mike loves it. I don't know. Psycho Mike, best watches 6.
The insurance policy not holding its strength, its weight for Palmer Cruz.
It's every person for themselves.
She just outsmarted Psycho Mike.
Natalie just outsmarted Palmer Cruz and Psycho Mike, and now Jake something.
Jake something.
John, we've
What
got
was
two
that? That
different
look
rumbles
from
going.
Jake something there to Nat Bramble.
John, we've got two different rumbles going on right now.
The Cure and Kush are raging war to the left of me, and then Super Nat Bramble tossing boots. Boots outside of the ring. Are you kidding me?
Natalie clearing house.
The boldness, the beauty, all wrapped up into one to make this total package of Nat Bramwell. She eggs on Jake something, who doesn't seem to want any part of it right now, surprisingly.
John, who just got eliminated?
No!
Oh, Natalie did. Jake something.
Well, he outsmarted Nat and myself. Using your brain as Orlando points to his head, to his skull.
John, we got the Cure. Okay, John, things have settled down a bit. We've got the Cure in the ring. I think Kush is still somewhere out here. Oh, Mark Wheeler.
Golden Gun, the best wrestler in the world, age 25, 26 and under. Mark Wheeler. And what a match we saw from Wheeler earlier up against Jake something. The man is main event status all day, every day.
Mark Wheeler not in any rush to get in the ring. Natalie, John Tavius.
What a showing from Brent earlier, but
What a showing
Wheeler
indeed.
here's got to show himself that he can handle all the members of the Cure. It was often young Stats, his own faction, that would beat down one man. Now he's got to go at it by himself against the strongest faction of all time.
Wheeler and something for the second time tonight.
And there's a rapid pack of dogs.
Like a pack of hyenas.
Wheeler just biding his time. He knew it was coming.
We got San Andreas though, working over Jake something. Here's Kush. Kush is coming back. Chambers. Oh, Aaron O'Ryan.
Doing a great job keeping up with the action. Kush is still alive. Chris Chambers. There's the former U.S. military member. A man that spent time out east, Afghanistan, Iraq.
John, a fresh Aaron O'Ryan at 25 here with both Mark Wheeler and Jake something.
What a year it's been for Aaron O'Ryan.
He's got to be the pick. He's got to win this thing, John.
Well, there's still Jesse V, your early pick. Here's Orion as well. He's definitely a favorite.
Orlando Christopher, precarious position. Jesse V, though.
Orion is definitely an odds-on favorite, a top 5 odds-on favorite for this one. Somebody got a little drizzy drink for their theme, but I don't know who it is.
Solo!
It's Solo Ali! We haven't seen him in 6 months!
Solo making his return.
Look alive! He looks alive to me! Solo Ali, a new Solo Ali!
Solo Ali, a fresh Solo Ali. Coming off that injury, John.
You want that look alive, you want to look alive. Solo Ali is looking like that right now.
Oh, Orlando Christopher might be out. No, he held on. We still got the cure in here. Solo, San Andreas.
Something. That rivalry with Orion that stood tall this year as well. Chambers,
Gavin,
he's in a bad spot right now. He takes himself out of it quick. And Gavin Quinn, a man that ascended to another level tonight, was that guy right there, Morrison.
John, we have got the best of the best in the ring right now. What a rumble in the T-Dot. It's been absolute chaos and anarchy.
Gavin Quinn putting on a show for the ages earlier in the night. Does he have anything left in the tank?
Stratosphere eliminated.
In that 5-pack challenge? No, Stratosphere still hanging on by a thread.
Like a spider monkey.
GQ, the
model
that he
still
is.
rain on Jake something.
The man from Hotlanta, Georgia, with an incredible display tonight.
Your man Chambers in a precarious position. He might be eliminated.
Might is the operative word. We're looking to see if Jimmy V can let us know.
I think Chambers and Christopher just eliminated each other.
Just insane! Just insane!
Just insane, the night train.
He comes at you fast. When that choo-choo train gets going, there's no stopping it. Little miss there. That's illegal. But nobody's gonna stop him.
Everything goes in the rumble in the T-Dot, John. What a drop kick.
Chambers still brawling with Christopher to my left, all the way to the back.
Just insane.
And look at our champ having a great look.
John, Just Insane is taking over this rumble. He's gonna win this thing, I think.
In the back, the champ, all these guys on the roster beating themselves down.
Oh, it's Tommy Vendetta.
Oh, look at his eyes. Vendetta means business. Already had a great win earlier in the night with Orion taking down Roach and Chris Chambers.
Vendetta, takes an elbow from Solo. Shakes something now, though, with Solo hammering him to the mat.
Big close. Oh, something missed on the clothesline. 2 Michigan natives going at it.
What a headbutt by Vendetta. Follows it up with a knee and a clothesline. Can't rock the big man, though. Sidewalk slam by Jake something. John, we're at 30 right now.
Well, that's got to be young Myles. Then you hear the Kush music.
That's young Myles.
How brave is this man to be back out here? He should not be out here, but you hear the applause from the fans. They have respect for young Myles and what he's shown by walking out to this rumble in the dot. Morrison, we mentioned earlier that Superkick'd title opportunities don't grow on trees. Myles is trying to let that be. He's trying to make it grow on trees. He's got another chance here.
Young Myles is trying to plant the seed right now for another opportunity at the Superkick'd title. It's going to be a tough test, John. The mass of humanity. Okay, number 31. Who will it be? Who haven't we seen yet, John?
I can't try to scour my brain here.
I don't recognize the music.
James, maybe, or
I don't recognize the music.
The final
Who's the last competitor? Who's that? It's Big X!
Oh.
It's Xavier Walker!
Xavier Walker!
He said to us that this is going to be his time.
This is the winner right here, John.
He's
This
the
is the
future
winner.
Superkick champion. He told us that earlier in the night, Morrison. Could this be Xavier Walker's chance?
Oh, he's setting up the night train saying, oh, what a choke slam.
We know it's his chance. Is he going to make the most of it? That's the question.
I'm still going with Jesse V, but I'm pretty sure Xavier Walker has got this thing locked.
Gavin Quinn choke slam.
Oh, massive choke slam.
He might just choke somebody outside of the ring. That's the way Xavier Walker's feeling right now. He's feeling a type of way right now.
Hey, John, do you get eliminated if Xavier Walker choke slams you through the ring?
You should. We should change the rules. If he throws you through the mat, you're eliminated. But that isn't the set. You have to get over the top rope. That we know that. Orion running into the 6'7" Walker.
Sidewalk slam by Xavier Walker. Oh, Justin Sane face just cracked on the ring post. Enziguri by Jesse V. Eliminating Justin Sane.
Are you kidding me with an Enziguri? How often do you see that?
San Andreas has got solo. A few Superkick'd OGs here still left.
You're right, you mix in some of the OGs with some of the youth. You have Vendetta in there, we've just seen over the last few months. Obviously under Orion's watch. Solo back after 6 months. After Young Stacks disbanded.
Oh, Solo almost eliminated. He was almost backdropped onto a fan. Oh, and a
Now Solo's eliminated. What a clothesline from San Andreas.
And he waves bye-bye to Solo.
He waves goodbye to his former trainee. They were once on a parallel path together.
John, we've got Stratosphere, Mark Wheeler, Xavier Walker, Aaron Orion, Jake Something, Jesse V, Young Myles, Gavin Quinn, San Andreas,
and the golden gun, Mark Wheeler.
I feel like I was repeating myself there. Xavier Walker.
There's still a few competitors left, and like you say, top-notch competitors, all guys that have that ability to grab the Superkick title and run with it.
No matter who wins this thing, John, the winner deserves a championship match. There's not a guy in this ring
that's what they're gonna get.
Doesn't deserve it.
You're damn right. They all have that ability, and you see that rivalry with Something and Orion going on in the corner.
You are going to be Superkick champion.
Telling us earlier, and he's saying it again, he's trying to
do it, big man.
He's trying to speak it into existence that he will be a future Superkick champion. And you gotta believe it. I'm not gonna tell him no, that's for sure.
San Andreas trying to eliminate here Aaron Orion. He's got him up. Trying to push him over. Somebody's gone, I think. Somebody just got
There might be
eliminated.
a few people gone.
Orion and Wheeler flipping the bird to Jake Something. Jake Something's gone.
That is a massive shock. Probably the odds-on favorite to win the whole Rumble in the dot, Jake Something. If you're talking to Vegas, they probably have Jake Something at a minus 350 currently.
He doesn't want to go though, John. Denied winning it for the second time. Stratosphere. Oh, he ducks Tommy Vendetta to the outside. Stratosphere, what a knee. Tommy Vendetta out.
Vendetta, the young Michigan native, out. We still got Myles fighting, somehow still standing. As the 30th competitor, we know Walker was number 31, and he says this is his time.
John,
he's the future Superkick champion.
John, you're talking about still standing. He might be on his back right now, but San Andreas is the longest serving combatant in this Rumble in the T-Dot. San Andreas,
he was number two.
He was number two.
Number two last year as well. And nearly ran the whole gauntlet. Gavin Quinn, who's had an extremely incredible night, beating down on San Andreas. He knows that he needs to take that opportunity and take out one of the hottest competitors in 2018.
Young Myles coming off of a championship match minutes ago. Oh, What strength by Xavier Walker. Trying to find a nice spot to plant former Lotus member Gavin Quinn. No, Gavin Quinn counters.
That's got to be an upset. Gavin Quinn tossing Xavier Walker out. This is going to be a career high night for Gavin Quinn.
Xavier Walker is going to have to wait another year.
Gavin Quinn's on chance. It's got to be the equivalent of getting a hat trick or dropping 60.
All right, John, what do we got here?
We have four
guys left. The final four: Stratosphere, San Andreas, Mark Wheeler, and Gavin Quinn.
Only one member left of the Cure, so that bodes well. But it's their master technician, their mastermind in Stratosphere. Another great game planner, and Gavin Quinn taking it to Wheeler in the corner. Sorry, San Andreas. Gavin Quinn taking it to Stratosphere, excuse me.
You got to be impressed with the stamina of San Andreas. Still in this thing. My pick, Jesse V, been eliminated.
Yeah, there's a couple shots when Jake got eliminated.
Oh, what a boot by San Andreas.
When Jake something and when Jesse V were eliminated, complete shockwaves. The odds-on favorites to take the Rumble in the dot. Well, next man up, San Andreas. This could be your time.
San Andreas just getting rocked by Mark
Or
Wheeler.
the GQs. Low blow for Stratosphere.
Cheap shot by Stratosphere.
But does Mark Wheeler have something up his sleeve?
Oh, he's got a sensational super kick.
Jake something.
Something's back. I don't think anybody sees this just yet.
Nobody's seen it yet.
Mark Wheeler. Something with Wheeler. Oh! Jake something. Jake something. Oh my goodness, John.
He wants to have the last laugh, Morrison.
This rivalry is going to be something.
It's hot already. I mean, it maybe had a match of the night earlier. When you think about who's the most dominant, the greatest super kick champion of all time, that's what it's about. Those two.
Jake something firing his shot. Stratosphere almost eliminated. Mark Wheeler's gone.
What a kick from GQ.
Gavin Quinn rocking Stratosphere.
Dazing Stratosphere temporarily.
Oh wait, San Andreas shoving Gavin Quinn out. John, it's down to San Andreas and Stratosphere.
The same way the night started is going to be the same way that it ends. The same people you see on the way up, the same ones you see on the way down. And San Andreas, he's about to send Stratosphere down.
Superplex from the top rope. John, it's number 2 versus number 13. Stratosphere is lucky number 13. San Andreas, number 2 in this match.
And you talked about the adrenaline, the ability of San Andreas to keep himself alive in this match is number 2. That's near an hour of staying alive in a Rumble in the dot match.
I think San Andreas might be on pace to break his last year's mark of being in this match because he was in it to the end last year.
And when you add the fact that these two started the night for the King of the Six title, spitting at each other like that, this is all for a chance at the Superkick'd title. They're going to leave it all on the line.
Oh, the GTA. San Andreas might have this thing, John.
GTA clothesline from San Andreas. What we've seen from these two and where they started and what they are now is just, it's almost like looking at different people. Morrison.
Stratosphere. Oh, attempting a go to sleep. Misses though.
And Mateo, our DJ, so quick to play that.
Clothesline. Both guys clothesline.
And they land.
To the outside. Both guys are.
Justin, let us know who won that. The crowd, we have no idea. Come on. Who landed first?
John, Stratosphere just clotheslined San Andreas to the outside, but both men.
Jimmy V, Ricky V, they gotta tell us because from where they were standing, we know at the underground it's tough angles.
Well, I think, John, Jimmy V is saying Stratosphere won it.
I don't think Ricky V can see it from his angle, and neither could Jimmy.
John, I think Ricky V thinks San Andreas won it.
And Jimmy thinks that Stratosphere won it.
Oh,
and
John.
the referee, well, it doesn't matter what he thinks.
What a situation we have here. Stratosphere claiming he touched last. But who touched first, John? I think it was San Andreas.
Well, the underground, they let us know the underground thinks it was San Andreas.
Ricky V thinks it's San Andreas. Jimmy V thinks it's Stratosphere. Both men arguing.
Ricky V standing tall. Our senior referee, Ricky V, getting undermined by Jimmy V here. And they're going to have a little bit of an argument in front of everybody.
John, who won this thing?
Well, even referees have their disputes in front of the audience.
Maybe Justin knows. Stratosphere in the
Justin
ear.
doesn't have an idea. I don't have a clue.
John, look out. Stratosphere is in the ear of Justin here.
There are some videographers trying to show their evidence. Merch was showing his evidences. There's nothing conclusive.
Maybe we can get a replay, John. I don't know. And I think Stratosphere won this thing, John.
How close was that?
You won it.
Stratosphere.
John, from my vantage point, I think Stratosphere won it. Stratosphere's won it.
So what we have here, we get double elimination.
So who won?
We got double elimination. What does that mean? The crowd doesn't like it. I'm confused.
Come on, Justin.
Somebody make a decision.
The way we do it, when there's a double elimination, at the end of January, the champion is Bucks. Because we are going to have a triple threat in this very ring for the Superkick'd Championship in January between Sane and Brent. And our Superkick'd champion, the White Russian,
It's quick thinking by Justin. Stratosphere and San Andreas seem to be okay with it.
Well, they better be. Both guys get a shot.
And that's what you're just talking about, is that shot, that opportunity that doesn't grow on trees. They're okay with it. The fans of the underground are not. And Ricky V and Jimmy V are hightailing out of here.
Stratosphere, San Andreas, co-winners of the Rumble in the T-Dot.
The war between